still doing this at 45.
Team USA is not firing on all cylinders like many thought, which has resulted in late game heroics in order to remain undefeated. So when it came down to it and the team needed someone to put them on their back, LeBron James came through in a way where you should realize whether you love him or if you hate him, that we're witnessing one of the greatest doing what he does best.
He's the best player on the Olympic team.
LeBron James is going to be the guy because of his physical force and presence.
But sometimes I think y'all forgot, because I'm 39, there's a pride level. I'm still LeBron James.
And his ability to handle the ball against traffic, to get the ball in spots on the floor where you have to have it in big moments.
LeBron James is the best player on the team. Look at him right now. He's dominating at 39 years old. Unbelievable. We'll never see anything like this again in the sport of basketball. I really don't believe so.
Now, throughout these prelims, as I call them, or exhibition games as most would call them, it has been interesting to see them simply go through the motions of what I thought would be experiments with lineups and plays. It was supposed to be a time where you figure out what would work, but it seems to me that Steve Kerr is going for bronze because we did not see a lot of that. Sure, we saw D-Book in the last game get inserted into the starting lineup, but I really think that since Embiid has struggled early, you would experiment with him maybe coming off of the bench because Anthony Davis has been playing fantastic. Now, I do think Embiid will get it together, but it seems to me that he is struggling to adjust to this playstyle, and the defensive effort from Team USA has been hit or miss in these games. And throughout all of them, it's really been only one game where Team USA came in and totally dominated. So, am I a little bit worried? Yes. But do I believe they will still win gold? Yes. But there are a few reasons why this team, a team that has the best players that the US can offer, doesn't look as dominant as years prior. For one, there is too many times where it looks like they're just simply going through motions, as if there were kids in PE class and the teacher rolled the basketballs out and tell everyone to have at it. Two, the effort level has been hit or miss. And for three, and more importantly, other countries are indeed getting better and simply look like they're more hungry. Now, I know these are the exhibition game, and maybe there's another notch that can be turned up. I do realize KD will solve a lot of these issues, but he is dealing with an injury that, if re-aggravated, I don't see him finishing throughout this entire Olympics. So you have to play this as if KD will not be available at all. And these two games in particular show every point that I articulated earlier, but if there is one guy on Team USA that we can count on in the clutch, it's LeBron James, a guy who is 39 years old and is still in better shape than most of the world. But taking a look at these two games, Team USA always seems to start out swinging. Against South Sudan, they begun the game on a 12-2 run. Coming into that game, they were 41.5 point favorites, and it looked like they were just about to make that become true. But then things got ugly. South Sudan begun to knock down shots. They were fast, they were athletic, and they gave the US all type of problems. Soon it was halftime and they were down 14 points. Coming out of halftime, they really did not look any better either. So fast forwarding to 20 seconds left on the clock, South Sudan had the game won. That was until
LeBron drives for the lead. He puts it in.
And even though this was a loss for South Sudan, in a way, it was still a victory. A lot of people praised the way that they played because no one actually saw this coming. Someone here says it's impressive that South Sudan got that close to the Avengers team. No disrespect towards the South Sudan. Another guy right here says props to South Sudan, they came to play. And reading one more here, it says 25 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds with a game winner. League Captain America, props to South Sudan because they gave Team USA everything. The late game heroics by LeBron James helped Team USA win barely, 100-101. A situation that no one really saw coming, but a situation LeBron is more than capable of handling. So, and isn't it weird for a guy who had to deal with the not being so clutch narrative throughout his entire career to be the guy that everyone counted on when it mattered most? And as we saw, he was needed to do this once again, but more on that later. That bucket by LeBron against South Sudan had everyone talking about these Embiid quotes.
Athletic LeBron and the dominant that he was 2 years ago is not the same that he is now. So yeah, I mean, I think people get fooled by the names that are on paper and not the orders, so they're not what they used to be.
Is LeBron the same guy he was when he was with the Miami Heat? No, but he can be and will show you that he is oftentimes the best player on the floor on any given night.
To be honest, I like those ones better than the blowouts. At least we get tested. Put the closure on.
I think he's the best player on the team.
What was the key for you guys?
LeBron James. Yeah, pretty much just LeBron.
Most of what I didn't like from Team USA was their transition defense and the effort on that end of the floor overall. And I want to give a quick shout out to Derek White. After the whole Jaylen Brown thing, many people believe that he should not even be there in that position anyways. You have to admit though, White looked very comfortable on the floor around his team. Him and his Celtic teammate Drew Holiday never failed to give 110% effort defensively or just in general. Team USA has to shoot better from the three-point range, shooting 7 of 28 from deep, and Embiid has to change his play style a tad bit to become more effective, which I think he is more than capable of doing, or Steve Kerr could switch the lineups a little bit to better suit his play style at certain moments, but we know he won't do that. So let's fast forward to the last game of the prelims and the main conversation today, which is the game against Germany. And after that close win against South Sudan, many people including me wanted to see that dominated performance. Well, we once again saw a Team USA that came out hot in the beginning, but that all changed, and we have another thriller in London that ended like this.
LeBron James bodying inside his score.
LeBron James would go on to score the final 11 points for Team USA, and the internet proceeded to lose his mind. Tyrese Maxey joined in and said Bron's so nice. John Morant came out and said Bron been hooping. Kendrick Perkins chimes in and says that grown man strength hits different, huh? Bron out here bullying these young boys. God bless America. Quinn Cook officially names LeBron James to GOAT. Patrick Mahomes and Andre Iguodala chime in as well. And you know it's real when we got the Laker legend himself, Lamar Odom, out tweeting about LeBron James. LeBron finished the game with 20, Embiid added 15, Curry had another 13 points, Anthony Davis continues to be effective coming off the bench with 10 points, but in back-to-back games, LeBron in particular showed that when and if need be, he can come through in the clutch and be the closer for this team. And with the Olympics just around the corner, it's going to be interesting to see how this all shapes out. We have seen this team turn the switch on and off, so can they string together dominance like they did against Serbia, or will it take more heroics from a LeBron James or somebody else on this team? I still expect them to win gold, but maybe, just maybe, it won't be as easy as we thought. And I think Austin Rivers does a fantastic job of breaking down how Germany was able to keep up with Team USA and what we may end up facing when it comes to other teams.
Their games are all predicated on ball movement, and these guys have been playing with each other, Pat, since they were like 12 years old, 13 years old. So they just have a natural chemistry about them that we cannot just come up with.
But leave your opinions down below, and if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help a brother out. But my 9 to 5 plus 5 job is calling me right now, so I have to head out. I'll see you in the next video.